How's it going, everyone? I just got my Admiral Ackbar First Order Officer set in the mail from Toys R Us, so I thought, why not share a peek at it? This should be at your local Toys R Us, and if it's not, you can do like I did and just order it online. It's $39.99, so it qualifies for free shipping, so that's just as good as finding it in the store. This is our first Ackbar figure that we have in the 6-inch format, and he looks a lot like the figure that we got from The Force Awakens. I'm not even sure if he's going to be in The Last Jedi, but it's really nice that we have an Ackbar figure. Maybe we'll get a classic Return of the Jedi figure in the future from him. Here's a comparison with the new Princess Leia figure, and you can see they got his scale just right. He's nice and tall, as the Mon Calamari people are in comparison to, I guess, humans. And here he is. You can see he comes with this blaster. His hands have a really nice amount of articulation to them. They have a swivel and also a hinge joint, so he can kind of hold things in his hands if you don't want to use the blaster. Ackbar is a very well articulated figure. They even gave him a mouth joint so you can kind of make him talk or look surprised, what have you. Here's kind of a look at the back, and you can see they did some crimping on his jacket for a naturalistic look. His knees can fully bend. They also have a leg swivel, and he also has ankle joints as well. Here's a look at the First Order officer, and I don't think this is just any First Order officer. The name on his sleeve says Dylan, and if you have the Finn in First Order officer disguise, it also says Dylan, so Hasbro either got really lazy, or this is in fact the person that Finn is going to steal his outfit from. Otherwise, it's a pretty much the exact same figure that you got with the Finn figure, but with a different ethnic base for the character. Here he is in comparison with Hux. You can also see some more of Admiral Ackbar's articulation there in the background. He comes with a standard blaster, the same one that we got with Hux, but it has a little bit more paint on it. There's a look at the First Order officer's face, and I'll be honest, I don't really like it. I think one of the problems is they're doing such a good job with some of the movie figures that the ones that they're not using that method with kind of look terrible in comparison. Here's kind of a bonus mini review. This is the Target exclusive Executioner Trooper who comes with this very strange weapon you can see there. Here's kind of a side view of him, and he's just a repaint, if you will, of the classic First Order Stormtrooper, but he looks much more menacing with black shoulder pads and a black streak across his helmet, and you can see that kind of goes all the way around to the back. Here's a nice little comparison with the First Order Stormtrooper that actually came with the Target set, the old Target set with Poe Dameron. And again, this very strange weapon, and I have a feeling this guy's getting a lot of kind of airplay, if you will, or toy play, but we'll probably see him for all of but 5 seconds as he goes to execute somebody. But he is a nicely fully articulated figure, and again, I am kind of intrigued by this new weapon that he has. I'm wondering if, again, it's going to be used in any capacity other than just kind of a quick little scene. Again, here's a nice little comparison with just the First Order Stormtrooper. The Executioner figure comes with that cool little pole thing, but the one thing he is actually missing is just a standard First Order blaster, so I imagine that he's going to be in some scene where he probably doesn't need one, but he is missing some of his accessories in favor of that Executioner's pole. And again, just kind of if you're following the narrative, you can see that our good friend Finn has rescued Ackbar from dire circumstances. And again, just some more of the wonderful articulation with Ackbar. Here's a good look at the First Order officer's face. And again, you can see what I'm talking about. It's mostly in the eyes where it just doesn't quite look realistic enough in comparison to the other figures. And his hair is kind of almost like spray painted on. I imagine it's kind of this close buzz cut kind of look in the movie, but it's very strange. If you have the Marvel Legends Ares figure, they did a similar thing there. And the hat from the First Order figure, of course, fits on other figures as well. As we mentioned, it's just the same figure as Finn, so it makes sense that the hat actually will fit on other figures. Here we have kind of the closing of the narrative as Ackbar has been rescued, and now they're on their way escaping in disguise. Thanks for watching. I'll have another toy review video soon.